Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 31, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk.
Freeze at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of him.
He's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and there he goes towards second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Almora leads off first with 1 away. Back to him on the mound. Right back to him on the mound. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Yu Darvish gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, catcher, J.T.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Zobrist is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. This is pulled into right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. but you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. 1-0. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Two and two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box, Yu Darvish, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Derek Dietrich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Coming to first chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder, number
Standing
45.
in, number 45. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line to the right side. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, number 44. 0-1 the count. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Standing in now, number 31, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book. For the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock, not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Set and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two pitches fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Great shot there of the Blue Waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One and one the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2 now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Right fielder number 18, Ben.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dietrich in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Digging in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Brian Anderson will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way is taken. Strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Up around the face. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Riddle has it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 2-1. So striding forward now, JT Riddle. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
JT Riddle.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring him a multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, number 45.
Coming to the plate now, number 45. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Rizzo is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1. Changeup in for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch laid off as it caught the inside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
That misses. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down out there. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, number 44, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 44.
And now a pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 31.
Miguel Rojas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rojas.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's Starlin Castro. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0. Popped into the air, back behind second. Murphy is under it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. A ball and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Rojas at second with 2 down. Lays off. 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Marlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. 1 out. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Riding in.
Let's play ball. Three. First base. Three.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37.
Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Wilson. And hitting for the Cubs, number 27.
3.
Addison Russell.
Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's safe. 3. Take the base. Ball 4. 3.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 26. Right now, Iglesias.
3.
And hitting for the Reds. Now pitching.
3. Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 50 minutes, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 32, Matt Harvey. Now coming in to pinch hit, number 51. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen. Now pitching for the Reds, number 50, Amir Perez.
Ball 4, take the base.
3. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 32, Brian Dunsey. Bundy Peralta.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lester has his target. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Zobrist is going to get there. 1 down. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. Did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fastball too high. Ball 4. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. His past history against John Lester. He's gone 2 for 5. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Lester, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yelich over at second. Aguilar on at first with 2 down. A strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1. And this will be fouled away. One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Brendan Morrow claims the win out of the pen, his first. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Jimmy Nelson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Jimmy Nelson, he comes with a lot of high hopes. Not an overpowering guy, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good four-seam high riding action. Has the slider, has the changeup. The secondary pitches at times come and go. If he has the changeup and has the slider working, he could be really tough.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Almora. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Nelson, a native Oregonian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Murphy, the runner at first with two gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. He'll go to Schoop at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he has a 3-for-12 line. In there for strike one. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. He's outside for a ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bryant, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Called strike 2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, just a 1 for 9.
Jonathan Schoop.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Quintana has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
It is Curtis Granderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Manny Pena.
Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Stepping in, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Quintana into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Fouled off. Ball 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Zobrist will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Almora is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Grounded to short. Perez is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
So 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Kane is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hernan Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Almora racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Quintana sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Settling in now, Jonathan Schoop. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Jose Quintana. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Here's a strike.
3-2.
There, this one's for Moustakas at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
And that misses up and in, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Outside, 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
It is Curtis Granderson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds. and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He waits. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Moustakas on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first down of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up, flips it underhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now in the box, Albert Almora. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Ball 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First offering on its way. Tough slider down.